Alright, I don't know what I did. I think I shut the camera off. Maybe I had an auto shut off. Anyway, here we are, number 3. White. For as many times as I've played these holes, none of them were easy. I found a way to bugger them up here every time. That was a tough little green to hit. Not a long hole, but pretty well protected by bunkers. Especially being at the end. Alright, long par 4 is the 4th white hole. Had private property on the right. I didn't lose too many over there since I usually pull the ball left. But often had trouble with these. There's one particular big tree coming up. Right there. Dead. I'd end up here behind that. Bit of a long 4. Always had some. Seemed to always be windy back on this corner. This is probably the highest elevation on the golf course back here. And again, a green with pretty sizable bunkers on either side. Alright. That's 3 and 4 white. Here comes number 5. The ornamental grasses. Really up there now. 5 white. Simple asshole. But definitely trees on either side you could get in trouble with. Wide fairway, but this definitely was the longest part of the golf course when it started to grow in. I mean, big bunker there, which was a fairway bunker. And it's tough making out anything anymore. It is really grown in. Here's the green. It's a tough little green, slight elevation, small. Slope on either side, so not really easy to hold it. Number 6 white. There's always a ball buster hole. Couldn't see the green. Knew it was down there near that white house. But tough driving hole. I had to try to keep it middle left. I usually tended to go left. Stick you down into this tree line, but had a fair share of success here after the closure. Somehow this was just always perfect 7-iron distance to get me on into the hole, and hitting downhill on the second shot. It always gave me a little more confidence to fly it there. Alright, so there you go. Nice little green. Now we make the turn towards home. At least towards my home. Well, also to the clubhouse. 3 successive holes in this direction. Start with this definitely tester of a par 3. You know, I think on the card it was maybe 165. Always played longer. I used to play this like 185 to 200. It's a 3-wood shot. Now that was in the winter time. Ball's not traveling. It's like hitting a rock. There's the green. For my money, toughest green on the course right there. There was a back level, front level with a swale in the middle. I don't know that I ever birdied that hole. It was ball buster. Alright. The beloved home hole. Number 8 white. That's where I came walking out the first night I moved into my house. We're going towards my house now, but I walked out this way in the pitch dark. This was pre-Google Maps, pre-internet. And I kind of wanted to see what hole we lived on. So I walked out at night with a flashlight. Now, I don't even think I had a flashlight. Ended up, I don't know if you can see the areas cut in up there. That's where I'm still cutting in and playing a little golf. This is the only hole that's at least still playable from 150 in. There's my 150 setup. Anyway, walked out here in the pitch dark. It was actually more frightening than I thought. No street lights at all in this neighborhood, no lights at all. I'd never lived in such a remote area. Alright, there's our house. Getting some more areas cut out. The green pin's not in right now, but it's definitely still playable. I've kept it alive all through the summer. Had Julie's wedding, people hitting balls out there, and it was quite fun. By the way, we're 6.7 miles. That's what took me to track the entire golf course. Before I started the video, I started here, number 9 white. This used to be my starting hole. I'd walk out the back of my house, play this hole for free, I guess. Go in and pay, walk the rest of the holes, walk off at number 8 white, my home hole. It was a nice setup, gonna miss it. Hate to see a golf course closed, but what can you do?